Occupational accidents. In Europe, construction is the sector most at risk of accidents. Worldwide, construction workers are 3 times more likely to be killed and twice as likely to be injured as workers in other occupations. The costs of these accidents are immense to the individual, to the employer, and to society. The main hazards include working at height, excavation work, and moving loads. Priority must be given to measures that eliminate or reduce the hazard at source and provide collective protection. Individual protection, such as protective equipment, is used where risks cannot be further reduced by other means. Ongoing monitoring and regular inspections are needed in addition to overall risk assessment. 8. Working at height. Falls from heights are the most common cause of injuries and death in the construction industry. Causes include working on a scaffold or platform without guardrails, or without a safety harness correctly attached, fragile roofs, and ladders that are badly maintained, positioned, and secured. The whole construction process should be planned to minimize the risk of falls. At the project design stage, protection against falls can be planned. The risk can be reduced by adding purpose-made guardrails or finally, if the risk is still present, providing safety harnesses. B. Working in excavations. Prior to starting any excavation work, consider all potential hazards, including trench collapse, people and vehicles falling into excavations, and nearby structures being undermined. Then put appropriate precautions in place. Locate and mark all underground services, and take precautions to avoid them. Ensure supplies of suitable material for supporting an excavation are on site. Ensure there is a safe method for putting in and removing supporting material. Decide what material handling will be needed and the appropriate equipment. Ensure equipment is delivered in time and that the site is prepared for it. Daily inspections are needed to ensure the necessary precautions remain in operation. Is there safe access into and out of the excavation? Are there barriers to prevent people falling in? Are materials, spoil, and plants stored well away from the edge? C. Moving loads. Plan to minimize the movement of materials and for safe materials handling. Ensure equipment is set up and operated by trained and experienced workers. Have the equipment regularly inspected, tested, and examined by a competent person. Coordinate site activities. For example, do not let those involved in lifting operations endanger other workers or vice versa. Where manual handling cannot be avoided, organize tasks to limit the amount and distance of physical handling. Train workers on avoiding risks and use of techniques. All mobile crane lifts should be planned and carried out by competent people. The driver should have a clear view, and the crane should be on level ground and a safe distance from excavations and power lines. D. General housekeeping and safe access. General site organization and tidiness is important. For example, ensure that there is safe access, roads, walkways, ladders, scaffolds, etc. to and from all places of work, free from obstructions. Materials are stored safely, holes are fenced or covered and clearly marked. There are proper arrangements for collecting and disposing of waste materials. There is adequate lighting,